Hey all, this is Ray with Dedicated Server Hosting HQ, and today we're going over Versaweb. Versaweb is actually the first review I did on dedicated server providers, and I actually chose them to host some gaming servers that I wanted set up for some friends and myself. Mostly because it was great prices, they had DDoS protection available, bandwidth was unmetered at 200 megabits per second. It's a great deal for what you get. It's in the Midwest though, so it's Las Vegas, Nevada is where their data center is at, and a lot of people do not like that location just because it's not with the East Coast, where a lot of their most people are, or the West Coast. But if you're in the Midwest, or you don't mind having a little bit more ping time compare or latency connecting to a server, it's a good choice. The reason why I did Versaweb over, say, Data Shack or what's the other one, Wholesale Internet, was because they offer DDoS protection. I didn't actually use it this time, but in case I'd started getting a lot of spam, which I haven't yet, I would have the option of upgrading to it for 30 bucks. And instead of having to spend 5K at it with another company or 400 bucks, whatever they're trying to get you with, it was just easier to have the provider be able to provide that. Now, Data Shack and Wholesale will just null route your IP as soon as a DDoS attack happens, and they'll possibly ban you from the company and just delete everything. So you gotta be kind of careful with that. It's if you're worried about DDoS protection or being DDoSed as like a game server or something like that, gotta think ahead. But so this is the base package. This is what I got, the 1240 V3. Actually, weirdly enough, I believe it says 1230 V2 out there. But then when you get in, wait, what the? I just did it. I just saw it. I have it on video. Oh, there it was. It was this option. So even though out here it says it's the 1230 V3, it's actually the 1240 V3, and that's what it shows on my actual form and actually server as well over here. Woo! Over here. Okay, cool. So you got ping monitoring for free. If you got ping and service monitoring, it's 10 bucks a month. Not a bad deal. Server management, they do offer a management plan. If you don't want to do management, you could pay by the hour. And that would be, let me bring this over right here. So this is my website, Dedicated Servers HQ. Service provided. So if you don't want to deal with the management time, you could do drive replacements, mount an old disk, cPanel, setup, 25 bucks. I mean, if you just want to get it done once and then you could check and see what they did, and then you can avoid doing the management, that's cool. But if you do need management, they have it available, so it's not a bad deal. Everything else that you could think of, say your Apache's hacked or virus or slow, 120 bucks an hour. It's pretty industry standard. I've seen it anywhere from 70 bucks an hour to 150 bucks an hour, but it's pretty standard and it's not a bad deal. Woo! So with that said, you could get rid of the setup fee, $79. So if you don't want to do that, just pay quarterly. Boom. Boom. That's exactly what I did. Got rid of the $80 fee for basically clicking OK. I don't know, but it was a good deal. All right. Then you get root access to your drive, or to your server, and here it is, Cryptic. It's my first server from Versaweb. Pretty good deal. I was checking out the hard drives and seeing what they give you. So for the solid state I ordered, which was a 240 gigabyte, it's actually a Seagate, which are rated as one of the worst providers, if I believe. If I pull up hard drive. Oh my God, I can't type. Hard drive ratings by reliability. We got putting hard drive reloaded, blah blah blah, test, blah blah blah. So Hitachi was good. So Western Digital failed a lot, Seagate. Look at that, 14% failure rate almost on a freaking 1.5 terabyte drive. Kind of sucks. But the solid states haven't been really tested. They're pretty cheap drives. I think the 240s are going for like 150 bucks on Newegg when they're available. Right now they're sold out. The 120 gigabit drives are 100 bucks a month. So not the highest quality of drives. Make sure you definitely have backups on your servers. Just because of this, you could expect a failure. Let's see what they put into their. Oh my God. Ubuntu complaining like crazy. So for their gigabit drive, we got Western Digital drives, which is great. I actually like Western Digital a lot. As you can tell, the failure rate, 2.5%, not as good as Hitachi, but 2.5% is not horrible. I mean, it's way better than 14%. Come on. I mean, that's just, what are you doing here? 14.5, I don't even know how they got that high. Bandwidth, we can do a bandwidth test if you like. Let me go ahead and pull up a bandwidth file. Cache fly probably has one. Test file, there you go. Yeah, cache fly, look at that. Boom. Where's your test file? I don't want to read all this. Give me your test file. Test file. Test file, test file. Web hosting talk. Yes. Can I have a test file? Actually, it was this one I think I saw it was. This is the one I tested a long time ago. There we go. There we go. So let's do, now they should have peering to Seattle, Washington, so they got a new data center coming up there. They were just in Las Vegas, but this year, or actually 2013, they started a data center in Seattle, Washington. What? Oh my God. W get. Resolving. All right, that file's down. Fine. We'll do wget. Go. All right, so software not working anymore. That would be awkward since they're like a tier 1 provider. Let's just click this and see what this does. We can just click and see if any of these work. No. 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 Okay. No. Speed test on net. What do you think this is? No, that's broken. God, web hosting talks sucking to me. Come on. Here. 2013. That is pretty dang. All right, that one's working. We got one. We got one. That's 122 megabytes. Oh my God, I only have 50 megabit connection. Come on. All right, so let's do that. Wget that. Wait, that's not the right one, is it? That's not the right one. That's the one I just did. Copy. Alright. Alright, so there we go. 1 point. Going to 5. Going to 7. Right here. 20. 25. Alright, so let's check out the beam on that crap. Oh, of course we can't watch it while we're already done. Good and control see that. Oh. Anyways, 12.9 megabits a second was average. I've seen it go up to about 199 megabit, or sorry, 199 megabits, not bytes, bits per second. But 12.9 is pretty dang good. Can't really complain. It varies though. It does vary. It's not a dedicated port, so you have to just remember that when you're shopping. But for game servers, I find it's more than enough bandwidth. And that's what I was happy about. The only complaint I really have was the hard drive issue. Cells took a long time to get to me, and that is all right. I mean, I think they took 3 days to respond to my email or something. What was it? It was kind of crazy. I don't even know what it was. It was bad. It was very bad. I'm going to pull that up. Here's my review where I keep all these stats. I think contact statistics, sales call, couldn't reach anybody else. That's right, I stayed on the phone for like five minutes and then it disconnects you. I did that like 4 times randomly and same thing. And it took 14 hours to get a response from the sales. So that's pretty dang slow. But my support requests were answered quickly, so that was cool. So sales team, maybe need to upgrade the staff a little bit. I don't know. Maybe they only have them part-time. Maybe, I'm not sure, but their support team was great. They got to me quick, and I was pretty happy about that. Overall, I hope you guys like this review. Check out my website, Dedicated Server Hosting HQ, for other reviews. I have tons of budget per server providers. If you guys want to go search by pricing, KimiServe, So You Start, Data Shack, I got them all. I'm just starting the video reviews, try to make it a little bit easier for people that don't want to read. There's a lot of you guys out there. So if you have other plans, you want to search by, say we want a server in Canada, we want it low price, mid price, maybe fully managed or unmanaged. No, DDoS protection is good. You can make that happen. Oh, got one's hit, OVH. I only got about 45 of these companies up. I'm still doing them. There's hundreds of them. So I'm going to get through them and we'll get them all in the database and I'll keep them updated and go through the old ones and every 6 months just keep updating. OVH is freaking crazy. That's crazy. I mean, if you're in Europe, you lucked out with the OVH. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this and I hope this helped you. If you're looking for a dedicated server provider, check out Versaweb if you're in the Midwest and it's what you need. Otherwise, check my website, Dedicated Server Hosting HQ. Go do some looking. I have no affiliation with any companies. There's no affiliate links at all. It's all just ad based, so the ads on the side support the site. But I decided not to do any affiliation just because I feel like that just takes it, that just ruins it. You can't really trust someone that just, click here for $5 million, kind of shit, which is understandable. Maybe in the future I will, but until I get a base of users where I'm happy and they trust me to be honest with my reviews, I don't want to play with it. So right now, no affiliation, straight ad base, which is, if you guys want to support me, that's great. But check it out. I hope it helps you, and I hope this helped you. Have a good day.